Hello, and welcome to your guide to the Mountain Ridge High School Band and Guards Fairshare program. What is Fairshare? Fairshare is a student's contribution for participation in the award-winning Mountain Ridge Pride of the West Band and Guard program. What do Fairshare donations pay for? Fairshare pays for everything you see on the field and concert hall, except for the band director's salary, instruments that were paid for when Mountain Ridge opened and by past bonds, and some entry fees for festivals and competitions. That means that everything else, all additional salaries for instructional and visual staff, show equipment such as flags, concert music, percussion equipment, custom choreography, field lining, and other fees are all supported by Fairshare and by fundraising through the Band-Aids organization. Like any other sport at Mountain Ridge, students are asked to donate to the operation of the Band and Guard programs. And because of your Fairshare contributions, the Pride of the West can offer our students an award-winning experience that takes them to competitions and festivals all over Arizona and the U.S. What can't Fairshare pay for? Fairshare donations cannot fund some of the band's expenses, such as meals, uniform accessories like competition tops, shoes, and gloves, or products and services that are provided by vendors that are not approved by the school district. Members may be asked to pay for these as a separate trip expense. There are three methods for making a Fairshare donation. First, you can pay with cash or a check made payable to MRHS Band and drop it in the lockbox in the band room or mail it to Mountain Ridge. You can also visit the Mountain Ridge bookstore and pay with cash, check, or a credit card. And you can visit the Deer Valley Unified School District online payment portal at payments.dvusd.org to make a credit card donation. And remember, make sure that the Fairshare volunteer knows that you made a donation to the Band and Guard. And here's how you do that. Put your check or cash donation in the lockbox in the band room. The Fairshare volunteer picks up these payments and credits the student's trip ledger in Charms. If you make a donation online or at the Mountain Ridge bookstore, send a PDF or screenshot of your receipt to fairshare@mrhsbandaids.com. And make sure your student's name is clearly marked on the check, envelope, or receipt so that the donation is credited to the correct student trip ledger. What happens after that? Once the Fairshare volunteer receives your donation or receipt, he or she enters your donation into the student's Charms ledger. Checks and cash that were dropped off at the band room are then delivered to the MRHS bookstore for deposit. You will receive a Fairshare statement every month from Charms, but you can also check your student's trip ledger anytime by logging into your student's Charms account or by using the Charms app. And here's a great way to make your Fairshare donation, support your favorite school program, and get back what you give. It's the Arizona Public School Tax Credit Program. It's no coincidence that the Fairshare contribution for Band and Guard is $400. That's the amount a married couple in Arizona can claim as a public school tax credit donation on their Arizona income taxes. Anyone who pays income taxes in Arizona is eligible for a dollar-for-dollar tax credit. And any Arizona taxpayer can make a tax credit donation to your student. That includes parents, grandparents, older siblings, coworkers, neighbors, even the students themselves. Here's how it works. You fill out the form found in Charms with the taxpayer's information and your student's name. Then follow the steps for making a Fairshare donation. Fairshare volunteer credits your student's Charms trip ledger and you get a credit toward your Arizona income taxes. It's a painless way to help MRHS Band and Guard program. It takes more than hard work, hours of practice, and extraordinary talent to make the Pride of the West the best high school music program in Arizona. It takes every member donating their fair share to MRHS Band and Guard. If you have questions about Fairshare, contact Aaron Vogel, our Director of Bands, or email fairshare@mrhsbandaids.com. Have a great season.